After a transformative night in Zabeldica and spending the morning with the Sisters of the Sacred Heart, we are finally ready to head to Pamplona. Are we under the road?
Yeah. We're in a tunnel. Cuts under.
Our day's walk is a short one, only 5 miles.
Woo.
But steep. Feeling the burn.
Where are we?
I don't know. Oh, Arre. We're in Arre, Spain. At our lunch stop, Peter found his favorite sandwich of the Camino: green chili, a fried egg, and a slice of prosciutto. As we get closer to the center of Pamplona, signs of the Camino and symbols of St. James welcome us to this capital of the Navarre province. Pamplona is known as the home of the running of the bulls, and it is an impressive sight from above. We're about to walk into Pamplona, and it's like the most dramatic entrance of any entrance into a city I think that I've seen.
Yeah, you don't build it like this anymore.
Since medieval times, pilgrims walking the Camino de Santiago have entered the old city through the Portal de Francia. This military stronghold was constructed in 1553.
This is what we're walking up to.
The drawbridge was added to the city walls in the 18th century.
Beautiful.
Historically, this is also where travelers from the neighboring country, France, would enter and leave Pamplona. So we are hustling through Pamplona, and we are searching for a drone propeller to fix Peter's drone, and I need an audio windscreen. And we have 20 minutes to find this one store in Pamplona that might be able to help us out with both, but it closes.
Yeah, and then this is a square, which is awesome. So we'll definitely check this out on the way back.
In hindsight, running errands around Pamplona was a gift because we got to see the city at a relatively high speed. Our first stop was a success.
I'm so very excited. Perfecto. Thank you so much.
New windscreens for our audio recorder. But we still don't have part for Peter's drone.
My first inclination was to go to like the mall, to the electronics store.
So we're moving forward without having to move forward.
People just looked at me like it was almost like it didn't exist. So after checking a couple places and walking around town after having a full day walking, pretty much just gave up.
This is what Peter looks like when he's frustrated.
What else?
That's it. That's all he does. Still happy. Just don't have this tiny little part of his drone.
And we were walking back, and kind of one of the main streets in almost like a square we were walking through, and just right there was a picture of a drone, and there was a drone school.
Just saw this. He's gonna drool at the window.
It wasn't even open. It was getting late by this point, but there was someone inside, so we just knocked on the glass, and this gentleman stopped whatever he was doing, and asked what was going on, found out we were walking the Camino, and he had walked it himself. That was his time, and he opened the door to help us out, and he showed me a website where we could order the propeller and just have it shipped ahead to one of the next towns we were walking through.
That guy was so helpful and gave so much of his time. Wow. We're gonna have to pay that forward somehow. Still don't have the drone propeller, but we're really close.
Okay.
Fellow pilgrims.
He started his pilgrimage on September 11th, 2001, and he just wanted to let us know how heavy that was for the whole world, for good people in the world. So.
Your face has changed a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
After being frustrated and exhausted from walking all over the place, and here's a stranger that just laid this gift out, and I think I shifted from frustration to gratitude, and it was such a big shift. I was at a loss for words. We tried to give him some money. He wouldn't take anything, and he just wanted to make sure it was right and that we were helped.
To celebrate our progress, we treated ourselves to gelato.
Happy. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That is beautiful.
We'll end this 6th day with views of the Pamplona Cathedral and the perspective that Peter learned in this historic city, whose people are as beautiful as its architecture.
It was a really good life lesson because we set expectations for ourselves, and often the anger and frustration comes from not meeting those expectations. You know, if we can just do our best, let go of the results, and live in a space of gratitude, our life will just be so much less stressful because we won't have that pressure. There's a great saying, let go and let God.
Tomorrow, we'll pick up our pace and try to keep up with Leah, who shares her Camino story about love and self-acceptance.
I'm not religious, but for the next 3 days, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pray about this. And so I did. Every day I was like, I don't know what my problem is. I'm not going to meet anyone. Can you help me be okay with that? Can you help me be okay with just being me?
That's tomorrow.